Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's BK Tarot here, and we're gonna do a pick a card reading, and we're gonna get into it and see what is the new gossip on you right now. All right, so we have two groups you can choose from, and the timestamps will be in the description box below. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I want this to be a quick reading, so we're gonna get into it for group one, but I'm still doing my get to know me segment of this reading, just to share a little bit more about my personal life, my personal story, things like that. And you guys can watch it if you want. If not, that's fine. The timestamps are below for like if you want to skip to the actual reading. So let's get into it for the get to know me section, and let's see what we're going to discuss today. Oh, okay. So this one says, I followed my intuition and started my tarot channel in November of 2020. So this was around the time when I had moved to Virginia Beach. We moved in September of 2020. And I had started my spiritual journey back in 2017. And during that time, I was learning a lot about different topics, about meditation, about the chakras, astral traveling, just different things, different metaphysical topics, things like that. But I also got into tarot, and I had a coworker who was actually a reader, and somehow we started talking about it, and she just gave me more insight and a different perspective on it because, my background is, Christianity, non-denominational. So, the Christian community look down on tarot or anything that is not related to what the Bible says you should be doing. So, I kind of had my reservations about it, but, I got some more information about it from my coworker, and that opened up the doors for me. And I started learning about it. I started reading up on it and studying tarot and things like that. And I was like, wow, I really like it because it's something that helps me and it gives me a new perspective that the Christian church cannot give me. You know what I mean? Because, everybody's life situation is different, so there's not one, cookie cutter solution that can help every single person. Okay. And I feel like for me, this is my personal experience. I'm not saying every Christian church or Christian experience is like this, but for me, I wanted more. I'm someone who likes to go deep and dive deep into things. I like to know, all the different questions, when, why, how, things like that. And within Christianity, it wasn't really helping me as much. Well, at least, what I was exposed to and what I was around, I wasn't able to get that. And, I still am able to get a good word and good perspective from going to church and things like that. But I wanted to try a new perspective because of, I was dealing with a lot during that time. So let's keep going. I don't want this story to be long-winded. So when I moved to Virginia Beach, at this time, I was really studying it. I really liked it. I was practicing readings on, friends, family, and things like that. And they were saying the readings were accurate for them and all of that. So I was watching readings as well. And some of those readings were saying, oh, if this is something that you really like, you should start start a channel, do it more, things like that. So I was thinking about it. I was like, maybe I should because I'm really into it. This is like a passion of mine, things like that. And I decided to start my tarot channel in November 2020. And I've been doing it ever since. So this is almost 4 years that I've been doing my tarot channel and my readings and things like that. And I've been seeing a lot of progress. I've also been doing personal readings for people here and there. And they've said that my readings have definitely helped them. So I'm glad to share, my energy and my guidance with you all to help you guys as well, to get you guys a new perspective and things like that. So just wanted to say, if you guys have a goal or a dream that you want to do, if it's something that's been on your mind for a long time, follow your intuition, follow your instincts and do it, especially if this is something you're passionate about and, you feel like it's something that makes you happy and just brings you joy. You know what I mean? So, all right, that was a little bit about me. Get to know me segment. Thank you guys for watching. For those of you who have stayed and watched, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So let's get into it for group one. All right. Hey, group one. So let's get into it and see what's the new gossip on you. So we have the Three of Baskets card here. So I'm sweating, y'all. Sorry about that. So you guys could be going out and partying right now. You guys could be hanging out with your friends, hanging out with family, going to different events and things like that. I'm hearing maybe for one of you guys could be an event planner or an event decorator, or you could be a vendor within the event planning business, things like that. You could be a caterer as well, is what I'm hearing. But yeah, you guys are going out and having a good time right now, or you guys are starting to do that. Some of you guys might have went on like a picnic, maybe for like one person. You went on a picnic, or you spent time outside with your friends, or even with like your life partner or a spouse or somebody that you're dating. And also, you could have recently met up with one of your friends. Like maybe you went to visit a friend out of town, or that friend came to visit you, and you guys, have fun, spent time together, made good memories, things like that. You guys could have went to a wine festival or went to a wine tasting recently, or that's something that you're planning on doing. And some of you guys could be of African descent. Some of you guys could be like your parents could be from Africa, and you guys could speak the language, the tribal language. I'm hearing, I think it's Igbo. Don't quote me, y'all. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I think that's a Nigerian language or dialect. So some of you guys could be Nigerian. Take whatever resonates. Could be for like one person. Okay, so let's keep going. All right, let's see. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, higher self. What's the new gossip on group one? What is the new gossip on group one? Oh, wow. Okay. Y'all saw that flip? So we have power. I'm going to just pull them all. What's the new gossip on group one? We have stand your ground. Oh, wow. And we have awareness. Wow, with the universe on the back. So, some of you guys in here could be on your spiritual journey. You guys could be seasoned in your spiritual journey. You could have been doing, spiritual practices, different offerings and rituals and stuff like that on your spiritual journey. Could have been doing this for years already. But yeah, you guys are a very powerful manifester, whoever you guys are, group one. You're a powerful manifester. You believe in yourself. And I feel like you guys are someone who goes towards your goals, towards your dreams and things like that. And you see the results. And other people see the results. Okay? You're definitely someone who stands out, group one. You could be known worldwide. You could have a public platform. You could be a public figure. You could have your own website, your own blog. You could travel and people see like where you travel to and things like that. You could like travel a lot on airplanes. You could fly a lot as well. And I'm hearing maybe for like one person, you could be a flight attendant for like one person. Just take whatever resonates here. Or maybe that could be like a new job that you just got, or maybe you're thinking about becoming a flight attendant because maybe you like to travel or you want to travel, things like that. But yeah, I'm hearing you guys are number one. So you guys, like I said, you definitely stand out. You guys are very powerful, whoever you are. Even if you're not on your spiritual journey, things like that, and you're just seeing me for the first time, you guys have the power. Like you guys have so much potential to manifest your dreams into reality. Okay. You just got to believe in yourself, stay confident, and be consistent in those things that you want to see happen for yourself. Okay. You guys could be a Leo. You guys could be a fire sign, Leo, Sag, or Aries. You could be an Aquarius, or you could be a Scorpio, Taurus. Yeah. Or you could be a Scorpio or a Taurus. Also, the other water signs too is here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So just take whatever resonates. Don't necessarily have to be your sign, but this is what I'm picking up here. Some of you guys could have green eyes or blue eyes as well. You guys could, some of you guys could like watching those like gladiator type movies. I know this is a really random message, but some of you guys could like those type of movies. Also, some of you guys could be a teacher or a professor or a mentor. And you have a very strong intuition, group one. Whether you realize it or not, with these cards coming out, you have a very strong intuition. And I feel like that's because you guys have been through a lot. You have been through a lot of different challenges, a lot of different cycles that you had to overcome, a lot of different things you had to heal for yourself. And with you going through those different challenges and cycles and stuff, you have created a strong foundation for yourself. So now you're at a point where you know who you are, or you have a better understanding of who you are, to an extent, you know. But people definitely see you as being powerful, group one, for sure. All right, group one, this is all I have for you guys. Thanks for watching, and we're going to get into it for group two. All right. Hey, group two, how y'all doing today? Hopefully everybody is doing well. So we're going to get into it for the first segment of the reading, which is my get to know me segment here. Okay. You know, you don't have to watch it if you don't want. You can fast forward to the reading. But this is the opportunity for you guys to get to know me better, because on a regular basis, I don't talk about these type of things. So you're getting an inside scoop on my life, for real. So let's see. Oh my God. Okay. So this is an interesting one. This might be a little long-winded, but I'm going to try to keep it short. So this says, because for group one, I was just talking about manifestation. So this one says, I manifested my dream car in the beginning of this year due to someone hitting my car. So, all right. So what happened was, I went to visit a family friend. I was at her house or whatever, and we were supposed to go somewhere. So I was there or whatever. And at the time, so before I was seeing a nutritionist, for those of you who haven't seen my previous videos, I talked about me seeing a nutritionist and stuff like that. So we have phone sessions. So I was on my phone session. I was almost done. I was wrapping it up. And then my family friend came up to me and she was like, oh, you know, come see me when you're done. So I'm like, okay, I'm thinking it's, you know, something good or whatever. So after I ended the call, she was like, you need to come outside. Somebody just hit your car. And I'm like, are you serious? My heart just dropped because I don't know what to expect. So I go outside and I'm already heated because I'm like, bruh, I'm parked. So how could you hit my car? Like, it's not like I'm in the middle of the road or anything like that. So what's, you know. So anyways, I go outside, she's out there, and long story short, the neighbor across the street hit the car. So he's out there and he's apologizing. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. You know, it was my mistake. At least he was admitting it, you know, so I couldn't be too mad, but I was mad because it's like, you violating, because my car's just sitting here and I'm expecting my car to be, you know, safe out here or whatever. But so I go out to the car, and then, you know, I'm parked on the street or whatever, and I see the wheel. Whenever I park, I make sure my wheels are straight. So when I parked the car, the wheel, when I came outside, sorry guys, when I came outside, the wheels were turned like that. So, or whichever way it was turned different from how I parked it. So I came out and I saw that he dented the front fender of my driver's side. So I was super annoyed, but I ended up calling the insurance and everything like that. Well, calling his insurance. So, you know, obviously it's his fault. He paid for it or whatever. His insurance paid for it. So In the meantime, for them to fix my car, I was able to rent a car. So I was thinking, I wonder if I can rent my dream car. And I don't want to say what it is because I don't want any, negative energy to come towards my dream car or whatever. But I'll just tell y'all it's an American car and it's a muscle car. Okay. So that can give you guys a hint of what it could be. And it doesn't look like any other car out there. It's very, very different. Well, I'll say at least the lights in the front are different. Y'all, if y'all don't know, I love cars, especially classic cars. I always go to classic car shows whenever I can. Like, that's just my thing. I don't know. I feel like in a past life, I had a collection of classic cars, or I was someone who fixed classic cars or something. I don't know, but just my love for classic cars is just crazy. Anyway, so back to my story. So I was like, I wonder if I can rent my dream car. So I did some research or whatever. And I asked around, like I talked to some people. I was like, oh, you think I can do this and that? So they pretty much gave me advice on it. So pretty much I was able to see if I can rent that car. I just had to make sure that their insurance was able to pay for that car. So they were able to do it. I called the insurance and they were able to bump it up for me. So I get to, there was a lady from the rental car place who picked me up from my house to take me to the rental car place. I got to the rental car place and the car, my dream car, was sitting right in front and it was running. And I was talking to the girl and I was like, oh, it'd be crazy if this is the car that I'm going to be renting out. So I got to the front desk inside and I told her my situation and I was like, oh, I would love to rent that car if it's available or whatever. And then there was a lady standing beside me and she was like, oh, that's my car. You can take it. I'm switching out this car. So I was like, wow, I would go into detail about it, but that's super long. It's super long, but yeah, so turns out I was at the right place at the right time with that situation. So, because she was swapping out to get a bigger car. It was nothing wrong with that car, my dream car or whatever. But so I was able to get that car. And on top of it, it was my favorite color, purple. So I was like, oh my God, I was just tripping out because I didn't think this was really going to happen so quickly. I was talking about it on the same day, a few hours before, and then I get to the rental car place and it's there just waiting for me. So, so I get in the car or whatever, and I'm just like, I don't know. I was just in such shock. Like I was screaming from excitement. I don't know. I even got emotional, you guys, because I'm like, wow, God really hears me, so it was just crazy to be able to experience that. I think I had the car for I think I had it for like 2 weeks, during the time that they were fixing my regular car or whatever. So it was just nice to be able to drive in this car, feel it out and see like, wow, this is something I really manifested, within the day, So I'm telling you guys, manifestation is real. You just got to believe it. You got to stay positive about it. You can't be in doubt whenever you're manifesting something. You just have to have those positive thoughts and say, things like, thank you, God, for allowing me to rent out, like, for example, for my situation, thank you, God, for allowing me to rent out this dream car that I've always wanted to drive or always wanted to have, things like that, whatever, and stay positive about it. If you have those those thoughts of doubt or like, oh, this ain't gonna happen or whatever, then it's not gonna happen. God's gonna hear those negative thoughts that you're saying about something you're trying to manifest. So I feel like that sometimes those negative thoughts sometimes get in the way of people getting what they want because there's still that doubt there. And I know it's hard to have positive thoughts all the time because it takes a lot of faith, especially if it's something you can't see, but that's just something that takes practice. You got to work on it and stuff like that. So yeah, y'all, that was just an amazing experience. Another experience for me to know that God is real. Okay. And God is listening. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed my reading, my story time. I try to make it quick. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully that encouraged you guys in some type of way, but we're going to get into it now for group 2. Whew. Okay. All right. Hey, group 2, how y'all doing today? So we have the Six of Baskets for you guys. So you guys could have kids, or you could have a child. You could have a son. He could be between the ages of 7 and 12. And I feel like you guys may be spending more time with him. Whether it's a son or your child, I feel like you guys in group 2, you're spending more time with your children. Some of you guys may be going to like different outside festivals or different like farms to do like apple picking or strawberry picking, things like that with them. Or maybe this is something you're planning on doing. Or if you haven't thought about this, maybe this is an idea for you guys to do that. Some of you guys could be rekindling your relationship with a friend from your past, or a past lover, or like somebody you dated in the past. If you're single, things like that, just take whatever resonates. Some of you guys could be going on walks or hikes more. And you guys are people who have an energy of like, you give a lot of love, you give a lot of like support to people around you, and people really appreciate that. You're like a good family member, whoever you are, like whoever your loved ones are, they definitely appreciate you for the love that you give them. Okay. You could have helped out a family member recently who was going through a tough time. They could have been down on their luck, or something like unfortunate could have happened within their household or with their house or something like that. And maybe you were someone who helped them out during this time, and they definitely appreciate you. This could be for like one person. They could have stayed with you for a little bit during their downtime, or during the time where they were trying to get their stuff together. And they really, really appreciate you for this group too. All right, let's keep going. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, higher self. What's the current gossip for group 2? What's the current gossip for group 2? Wow, we got authority. New beginnings. Okay, that wanted to come out. And then we have mental conflict with the material harvest on the back here. So yeah, you guys definitely could be starting something new or rekindling something with someone from your past, like a past lover, a past friend, something like that. Or you're meeting up with, friends from the past, something like that, for maybe like one or two of you guys. Some of you guys could be getting a new house or a new apartment. You're thinking about moving. And this new move is going to bring you and your family more security and more stability here. You could be exploring different things about spirituality. You could be someone who is doing maybe shadow work or self-reflection. Maybe one or two of you guys could be going to therapy or seeing a counselor or seeing a life coach. Let me get clarity on this Two of Swords, though. What's this about? There, guys, clarify this Two of Swords, please. What's this Two of Swords about for group 2? All right, we got fulfillment of wishes. So maybe in the past you were undecided about, maybe like in the recent past, or maybe recently you were undecided about maybe a decision to start a new beginning, maybe with rekindling a relationship, or with moving, or with getting a new apartment, or with upgrading your life in some type of way. But I feel like now you're starting to feel more confident in this decision to move forward. Okay, I hope that makes sense, y'all. I hope that makes sense. And this is on the back of the deck here, harmony. So some of you guys are definitely in a relationship. your relationship could be improving. You and your life partner or spouse could be moving somewhere new or thinking about moving somewhere new. You guys also could be thinking about traveling or taking a road trip with your family or with your life partner or spouse as well. Some of you guys could be getting a promotion, or you could have just gotten a new job. And this is bringing more financial abundance to you, more financial security to you and your family. But yeah, people see that you're doing really well. Group 2, you guys are doing really well. You have a good job. You have a very solid foundation behind you. Like, you have a solid family. You have a solid career. You have a solid friend group, and your money is looking good. And I'm feeling like you guys are definitely being grateful for the things that are around you. And because you're showing this gratitude, this is why these good opportunities are coming your way. And if not, if you don't feel like that, I would suggest you guys invest more time in being grateful, show your gratitude. Even if it's not where you want to be, just, thank God or thank whoever you believe in for where you are at the moment, because there's a lot of people who wish they could be at the place that you are right now. Okay. So, just remember to show gratitude for where you are, and just be grateful for how far you've come. Group 2. Okay. Get one more. Yeah. We have positive movement forward. So people definitely see that you're working hard. You're mastering yourself in some type of way, whether it is you're mastering yourself, where you're getting to know yourself better. You're being more self-aware. You're seeing a therapist. You're mastering your skills within the workplace or within a career field. Some of you guys could be going to like Niagara Falls. Like, if you're in the US, some of you guys could be going to Niagara Falls, or some of you guys could be going to an area that has waterfalls. I know it's a random message, but that's what I'm getting here. Is there anything else? And some of you guys could be working on improving your eating habits. You could be working on eating more fruits. Some of you guys could be juicing as well. All right. Group 2, that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.